Welcome to the show, folks. DJ Wonder Chrissy here. This is Migrant Mayhem, Land Cruiser Midwest. It is Friday. Time to wake up. Wake up, America. Wake up, January 26th, Friday. And today we're going to talk about migrants and crime. Look at these folks here. Look at these folks. We also got some in Colorado where they're also causing some crime. But look at these 6 people. These people were recently detained in Oak Brook Center, Macy's, and some of these. Let's see, the police officer responded to a call at Macy's, one Oak Brook Center. There was 3 people from, guess where? Venezuela. Oh, excuse me. There was a 28-year-old, a 30-year-old, and a 27. They went into the Tommy Hilfiger section, selected merchandise, took it to the 2nd floor. Additionally, they took some shoes, entered a fitting room, and exited the fitting room wearing the merchandise. The 4 suspects exited the store wearing the merchandise, which totaled $927.99. All 4 were from Venezuela. They're staying in Countryside and were charged with burglary and theft. Here's the kicker. Both of these cases, we got another one to tell you about. Both of these cases ended up where the judge denied the state's motion to detain the suspects pre-trial. No way, man. Okay, so maybe this one got 4 suspects, $900 worth of stuff that they're trying to steal. Don't detain them. But listen to the next one, where we have 2 guys from Chile. Also, Macy's. This is why Macy's is going out of business. So these 2 suspects began removing anti-theft devices from merchandise with a magnet they brought with them. The duo allegedly took 54 items. 54 items were $10,155. And here, this gets better. Placed them into 2 suitcases they obtained from the luggage department before leaving the store without paying for the merchandise. They were met by Oak Brook police officers. They're currently staying in Chicago. A judge denied the state's motion to detain the suspects pre-trial. And they go on to say, the Oak Brook police chief, the amount of these types of arrests that we've had in the last couple of months is significant and would be taxing for any police department. We are well prepared to continue our enforcement efforts, and I can assure you that there are easier places to commit crimes than Oak Brook or DuPage County. And it says the next court hearings have not been released yet. So there you go. Crime in the suburbs from our migrants trying to make a few bucks. That's an atrocity. And I know I've seen videos where Oak Brook Center has really stepped it up. They've got license plate readers going in and out of that place now. I'm sure they have police stationed on site. And I'm sure Macy's has stepped up their game. They've just been inundated with crime the last 6 months. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So here's another one here from Denver. Let's watch this one. Let me get it queued up for you here. Get it ready. See if we get this one here. Here's another one where, I mean, this ends with somebody's life being taken, but this is more migrant crime, folks. Let's watch this.
Like an open border, an illegal immigrant now accused of killing a mother and son while driving drunk, and he had already been deported multiple times before his latest arrest. Alicia Cunha is live in Denver to fill in the missing pieces on this story. Alicia, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Bill. Four times, ICE officials tell Fox News they deported the suspect, Jose Menev.
4 times this guy's been in troubles with the law. Let's just call him a POS.
And if convicted in this deadly crash, it will be his 6th DUI.
And that's not point of sale. That's something else.
In a bond hearing yesterday, the judge agreed to
There he is, the POS.
$250,000 cash bond. Witnesses say Menevar was driving about 100 miles an hour when he slammed into the car Melissa Powell and her 16-year-old son Reardon were driving. Menevar is charged with killing them both. Toxicology results show his blood alcohol level was 3 times.
Not 1, not 2, 3 times.
Times the legal limit. ICE tells.
Let's play that one again.
Blood alcohol level was 3 times the legal limit. ICE tells Fox Menevar is from El Salvador and was first removed from this country in 2009. When in the U.S., he has been in and out of jail. Bill, listen to this. 4 days before the deadly accident, he pled guilty to a previous DUI offense. According to court documents, Boulder County Judge Zachary Malkinson sentenced him to probation.
These judges need to have something done with them. Liberal judges, nonetheless, in Chicago or DuPage County and here in Colorado.
And work release, even as prosecutors requested a year in jail. In a statement to Fox News, the DA's office says the prosecutor correctly believed the defendant was a danger to the community. Instead, the judge ordered 365 days of work release. The court allowed the defendant to wait out of custody for a bed in the work release program over our office's objection. ICE tells Fox News their records show, quote, the subject has been previously removed and has no regard for immigration law. As part of its routine operations, ICE targets and arrests non-citizens who commit crimes and other individuals who have violated our nation's immigration laws. And Bill, look at this. This is the Colorado Bureau of Investigation's list of Menevar's appearances and his arrests. In addition to DUIs, reckless driving, there's child abuse and domestic violence, and of course,
there's a whole list there. Listen to that again. He's just not about DUIs. He's got a little bit of everything going on here.
Arrests, in addition to DUIs, reckless driving, there's child abuse and domestic violence, and of course, failure to appear in court.
Wow.
He is next scheduled to appear in court on March 12th. Wow. We will be following this.
Wonderful show
what
up.
a loss that is, too. It did not have to be that way. Alicia Cunha, thank you.
Certainly doesn't have to be that way. So there you go. More, well, let's just say piece of excrement. Let's show you this. This is what the migrants are doing to make a few bucks.
You probably know Vistaprint for business.
In New York City, and this is coming to Chicago because this is a result of the evictions out of the tent cities in New York City. So what's happening is they evict them after 30, 60 days from the shelter system or the tent cities in New York City, and then they set up their own tents outside of the tent cities, you know, the FEMA tents, and they start their own little here. They're turning into capitalists here because they're turning around and they're starting to sell hot chocolate, at least for now. They got themselves a little grill, some water. They're boiling the water and selling hot chocolate to the migrants at the tent, the FEMA tent. So let's watch this video.
La bandera que llevo de Estados Unidos porque al algo Estados Unidos me gusta.
This is New York
Me siento
City.
bien de que este país nos dé la oportunidad de estar acá. Yo me imagino que tengo derecho a una ayuda. ¿Sí? Mira, mis planes para hoy, no, yo iba a vender café o chocolate. Los amigos llegan a vender y los saludo. Cualquier cosa. Bobby, chocolate. No tenemos dónde vivir, no hay trabajo ni nada.
You can see where they got their little grill there, boiling the water.
¿Y cómo está?
Pues con frío, no nos quieren dar albergue ya. Pues ciertamente yo siento que si nos quisiera ayudar, pues ni siquiera nos brindaran, no económicamente el apoyo, sino sí trabajo.
Somebody's got a nice deal. Let's rewind that. Look at that jacket. That's a $600 jacket right there, folks.
No económicamente. No
That's a
económicamente,
$600
no
goose down
económicamente el apoyo, sino
jacket.
sí un trabajo o algo como sostenernos.
So this is what you can expect when they start deporting them out of the shelters in Chicago, though I think they've put that on hold until after February 1st.
In New York City, including the more than 55,000 longer-term homeless New Yorkers, and that's a lot of people. And they arrive in New York City, where we have a legal right to shelter, and they should be provided with a bare minimum of a safe and decent and accessible place to stay. That's a constitutional right in the state of New York. But the city has now put these various limits and obstacles in place, such that after 30 days, a single adult has to reapply for a new placement in shelter, and they will only be provided with a placement if one exists. It's insanity for the U.S. government to welcome people from other countries into the United States. And
To say the
"Come in,
least.
but by the way, you
We're
can't
learning
work."
that quickly.
Well, what are they supposed to do? People have to eat, people have to survive.
Are you still interested in the soul?
So what do? They sell hot chocolate, and let me show you this one from Denver, what they're doing there. And this is something that used to happen in New York City quite a bit until they kind of outlawed it. So they're cleaning windows in Denver now when it's not snowing. So let's play this for you guys. And this is how folks are making money in Denver.
Now, the problem solvers are taking your viewer concerns to the city about scenes just like this one. Many are reporting an increase of people crowding in medians, using squeegees on cars and selling flowers or other panhandling around the metro. Tonight, Fox 31's Nicole Fierro is on it. She joins us live with the story. Nicole.
Yeah, it's something you may very well see driving along here on Colfax in Colorado during the day. People squeegeeing, the same act for money that prompted a crackdown in New York City decades ago. But here in Denver, city officials tell us this is now a result of the migrant crisis.
Coming up on Colorado and Colfax. 1 second, you're stopping for a red. The next, you may get a smile of suds on your windshield. It's something drivers like Xavier Hill have noticed lately.
Maybe there's something else in that bottle, if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's not just water. Maybe it's some bodily fluids they're spraying on your windshield for you. Just say it.
I actually read the note from one of the guys who said it's from Venezuela. Said his name, and it seemed like they're just, I guess, kind of put up here, placed up here, and they don't have anywhere to go. They don't have any way to do anything or any way to, I guess, earn money through identification or, background checks and stuff like that.
A situation Denver City Council.
At least they're asking. I know in New York City they just used to come up to your car and do it and guilt you into paying. Here at least they're asking if you want it done or not. So although they're not wearing protective gear to make them highly visible, guys wear them black, not a very good color when you're out in the middle of traffic doing stuff like that. But, they're trying to make a few bucks, I guess.
Council member at large.
And I'm sure they're paying taxes on that income, right? Yeah, right.
Sarah Parody spoke to us about.
And it's a lot of young families.
and people that had every conceivable background coming from Venezuela, but people that are professionals. I've talked to so many healthcare professionals.
Parody says seeing more people squeegeeing on the streets is a ripple effect of the current asylum and work authorization barriers that council and city leaders have been pressing the federal government to fix.
They won't get a hearing in their asylum case usually for like 1 to 3 years. And during that time, there's a wait period where they are prohibited from working. And if they work, they could actually lose their claim and be deported.
So we've asked for expanded work authorization. We've asked for the ability for more people to be able to get there and get a job.
John Ewing with Denver Human Services says he, like many constituents, recognizes the safety concerns of people crowding the medians in traffic.
We worry about it too. We do tell people when they're in shelter immediately, here's some things you need to know about traffic around here.
Yeah, we reached out to DPD about the traffic safety concerns and legality about it in case, someone got hit. They said they'd give us a written response. Haven't received it yet at this hour, but as soon as we get anything, we'll be sure to update you on air and put it on.
So you know what's going to happen if someone gets hurt. It's going to be you, the taxpayer, paying for their hospital stay. So, yeah, you know how that's going to work. So there you have it. Some reports from Denver, New York City. A little bit of everything going on here today at the Migrant Mayhem. Check out the video. I just dropped the Migrant Hunter video yesterday. It's getting lots of views. We were over in Glenview, and I checked out a couple of metro stations over there to see if there were any migrants. Of course, there wasn't any. And let's hear from Tom McDonald as add a little humor to our show today.
Just believe in 97,452 other ones as well. We're woke. Of course we believe everyone is equal. Except for gay people, black people, trans people, and anyone else who clearly needs us to stand up for them. We are woke. Of course I love social media. How else would I find 10,000 influencers to tell me what I believe in? We're woke. Of course we believe in borders. We just believe in leaving them open for anyone at all times. We're woke. Of course I think you should pay for my student loans so I can work at Starbucks until I'm 47. We're woke. Of course I watch the fake news. The real news is too full of information and it makes me feel all icky. We're woke.
So there you go. We'll give you another one of Tom here. He's worked a couple of views.
Disney just wokified Star Wars.
It's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, that's a great idea, considering there's so many women watching Star Wars. You know what the last thing we need in a galaxy far, far away is? Radical woke feminism. That's probably why all those dudes moved to a galaxy far away in the first place. And what are you going to call this new all-female Star Wars? The patriarchy strikes back? Return to the argument from 7 years ago? Look, if you're going to take Star Wars away from the boys, I'm going to stop standing up for you every time one of the boys wins a gold medal in women's basketball or whatever. Stop marketing everything to women. Women make less money than men. They probably can't afford a ticket to go see your stupid movie. Women want Stanley Cups and fuzzy socks, not your shitty reinterpretation of a sci-fi classic. Give Star Wars back. That's my offer. And if you don't like that, you can take your pink lightsaber and sit on it.
So there you go. There you go. That's Tom McDonald, and we'll end with our most favorite person.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Listen to the applause, folks. We're going to play that one more time. It's so good.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Okay, so with that, we end the show. This is Migrant Mayhem. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy, and as we end all shows, God bless America, and God bless Donald Trump. Over and out.